It's bad news. Listen to this.
One of the most abused visa systems in our current immigration system has been the H-1B non-immigrant visa program. This is supposed to allow highly skilled laborers who work in fields that Americans don't work in to come into the United States of America. What this proclamation will do is raise the fee that companies pay to sponsor H-1B applicants to $100,000. This will ensure that the people they're bringing in are actually very highly skilled and that they're not replaceable by American workers. So it'll protect American workers, but ensure that companies have a pathway to hire truly extraordinary people and bring them to the United States to work.
We need workers. We need workers. We need great workers. And this pretty much ensures that that's what's going to happen. I think, Sean, do you agree with that?
Well, they're $100,000 per year. So the whole idea is no more will these big tech companies or other big companies train foreign workers. They have to pay the government $100,000, then they have to pay the employee. So it's just not economic. If you're going to train somebody, you're going to train one of the recent graduates from one of the great universities across our land. Train Americans, stop bringing in people to take our jobs. That's the policy here. $100,000 a year for H-1B visas, and all of the big companies are on board. We've spoken to them about the gold card.
They love it. They love it. They really love it. They need it.
This is the biggest news for today. After signing the order for $100,000 fee for the H1B, these are the key provisions of this new executive order that is signed by Mr. Trump. $100,000 annual fee. This is the biggest change. A $100,000 annual fee will be required for all H1B visa applications, and this applies to employers filing the petition. The fee is to be paid by the employer who is sponsoring the H1B worker, as is the norm with most H1B costs. The main goal or the purpose of this is to discourage misuse of the H1B program, such as hiring lower wage foreign workers in lieu of US workers. They want to ensure that only truly highly skilled or high value foreign workers are being sponsored, and to shift hiring incentives towards US workers and perhaps reduce reliance on foreign labor wherever possible. And the thing is, this new fee is in addition to existing fees. The $100,000 is in additional to existing fees like the filing fees, visa fees, etc. Though it's not yet perfectly clear which combinations or how overlaps will be handled. And what is unclear and not yet confirmed is a number of questions remains unclarified. These are critical to understand how broadly this will impact the H1B holders. And the first question will be, does it apply to renewals or existing H1B workers? Some reporting says that the fee will cover both new applications and renewals. For example, Business Insider reports that the order includes the fee for renewal as well as the filings. However, other sources are less explicit or vague on that point. There is no definitive published text confirming whether all current H1B holders who wish to extend or renew must pay this new fee annually. The most important thing, effective date. It is not yet clear how soon the rule takes effect, whether there will be exemptions, grandfathering, or phased implementations. The third thing is the scope of applicability, whether it applies to all employers or only certain classes. Example, the large companies like the FAANG companies, those with many H1B holders, etc. Or whether it applies to H1B transfers or amendments or just initial petitions. This is also unclear that which fees, existing regular caps, wage requirements, etc. will be modified or left unchanged. And some of the people have already questioned whether this sort of fee could be implemented purely by the executive order or proclamation, since visa and immigration requirements are largely governed by statuses enacted by the Congress. There may be court challenges as well. Is it for new H1Bs only or all H1Bs? Based on what's known so far, the order does cover new H1B application. That is definitely certain. There is credible reporting that is also covers renewals as well, that is extending H1B status for people already in H1B status. However, that has not been uniformly confirmed in all of the sources and the exact term for renewals. So the thing is, it's not yet absolutely certain whether all current H1B holders will be subjected to this fee every year or whether there will be certain transition rules or limitations, example only upon renewals or extensions. So yeah, this is the news for now, and this is the breaking news and that's absolutely heartbreaking for all of the international workers here. And H1B is a lifeline to all of the international students and the people who are here. And if this gets into effect, most of them will be jobless and will have to return to their own country. So yeah, just hoping for the positive things. Also, one of my friend got an email from his company stating that they have to return back from their own country if they are outside by September 28th of 11:59 p.m. So I think it's very, very, very shocking news, but hoping for the positives to happen.